Okay, we're going to take a look at some simple ways to keep you safe when you're barbecuing. We start off with charcoal grills. Make sure, of course, that they're on a level surface. That might be easy at home, keeping them on a patio and well away from edges of decks and buildings. Make sure you don't move it into the garage, because we're also worried about not only it catching something on fire, but also there's carbon monoxide that comes off of charcoal when it's burning. Make sure that once you've lined the bottom with tin foil, go ahead and dump a whole box of baking soda underneath. That's going to help soak up any of the juices and grease that drops, so it keeps it from flashing. Utilize only charcoal lighter fluid when you're lighting charcoal. Don't use gasoline or any other flammable liquids. Not only is it going to flash quicker and cause more burns and cause a chance of fire spreading, but also you're not going to want to eat any food that's being produced by the fumes from there. Once you've used it, also make sure that you put it well away from where the grill is at and don't add to it while it's flaming. If we're dealing with propane fuel cooking, if you're using a small camper grill and this is the type of canister that it utilizes, your biggest issue is probably what are you going to do with it when it's empty. Well, recycling places do not want these because the valves cannot be removed. So check with your waste hauler to see if he will accept them. We talked to a couple of them and they said, make sure they're empty, but let them know and place them out where they can see them. Don't just bury them in a trash container. Also, depending on which kind of connection you're using, if you're still using this old system, you're going to want to have a bottle of soapy water so that when you make this connection, you can make sure that you don't see any bubbles forming. We've got some here, so that shows we've got an improper connection and we've probably bent one of those threads. You can still do the same thing with what's been approved for the last few years, is once you make that connection, still go ahead and spray in that area. If you see any bubbles coming up. You only need to have the valve open no more than a half to utilize it anyway, which if you have a flare-up or a fire in your grill and you have no idea what to do to take care of it, just reach down and shut the propane off because we're taking away the fuel. Go ahead and then monitor what you're doing as far as the fire goes. The biggest thing to do is to maintain the grill. Clean the grill out, clean the burners out, make sure that you don't have any residual grease that's been laying around there since you cooked the last time. And the idea is make sure that also you're not wearing baggy sleeves when you're cooking around grills. Your skin isn't fireproof. Use tools that are for a grill. Don't bring out household tools. Most of them are probably plastic, so you're not only going to have the issue of melting the plastic, but you're going to have to get too close to the grills to do any removal of food.